The question of the day is, do music producers need music theory? So we can all say we need things. Do you technically need a piano? No. Do you need a mouse? No. Do you need a laptop? No, you can go DAW-less. Do you need a DAW? No. But are these things making it easier to make music? Yes. So for example, here's a song. I'm just going to play some songs that just got dropped. This is Jay Perico Street Lights by Gangsta Grills.
Street lights shining on my face. Run across the marble floor when they rain. Ain't trying to see the US peak. I know my phone tattoo that. I'ma call you back. Line number 9, got the dogs on my trail. Where my niggas at? Shit, they all in jail. I'm hearing niggas getting out that got no bail. Heard he looking at life, I hope he don't tell. Little niggas 13 trying to gangbang. They looking at me, hope they turn into the same thing. Big OG ballin' ass nigga, wish fortune and fame on all my young niggas. 5 a.m.
All right, so how can I figure that out on the fly? It's because you listen to a song, you figure out the key of the song, you figure out how to create chords around that, and that opens you guys up for the melody. Let's try a completely different song here. Let's try a song by Big Hit. And, all right, so we have that Griselda type feel. Play the same exact chords.
Wash my hands in innocence, thoughts so menacing. Keep a pure heart, but it's hard to manage it. Yeah, you live in lavish, but to me it's just fantasy. These bitches are begging me, always wanna just vanish me. Oh yeah, you a dog, but you.
So let's say you guys wanted to come up with a bass line. You would say, okay, what chords am I playing? And then just play the root note in the bass. Now you have your bass. So once you learn chords, you learn the middle part of the song, the bottom end of a song, and you could learn top line by splitting up the chord notes.
Wash my hands in innocence, thoughts so menacing. Keep a pure heart, but it's hard to manage it. Yeah, you live in lavish, but to me it's just fantasy. These bitches are begging me, always wanna just vanish me. Oh yeah, you a dog, but you ghost my bread. Left for dead in the feds on that concrete bed. In the pen, I be going up, only y'all pouring up. Heart full of stone, ice in my soul.
Right, so that's how you guys can move around. Let's pick another song, for example. And music theory can teach us why a sample sounds good. So here, this song by Jim Jones called Seen It All. This sounds great because of what's called a perfect fifth stack. So that ding, 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 that's a perfect. Basically, you just take a note. You count down 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just play these together. That's your perfect fifth. That's what this creates.
You gotta keep a close eye. You gotta watch these niggas. And nigga, I don't care.
That's what makes it sound luxurious, for example.
I'm gonna hustle it. Who you talking to? Show me to the wall.
Let's wait for the beat drop.
Still tapping my line like it's Morse code.
Hello?
I done burnt the kitchen down, should've saw the stove.
That smell.
Knew it was sharks in the water way before I dove.
Swim, nigga.
Jumped in the game, almost went through over holes.
What's up, Jay?
I can't lie, that was a real thrill. You know my cup runneth over, this is real spill.
Facts.
Niggas still owe me publishing and writing checks.
So music theory is behind a lot of the songs you guys love. It's just that you might not be aware of what's actually happening. Even in this G-funk, that dominant chords, tonic chords. There's our major 9th chord extension, minor 11th chord, turnaround chord called a minor 6 in this case. Same exact 9th chord, 11th chord. There's that dominant with the altered 5 and 9. It's as simple as that. You guys just gotta learn. You gotta learn what is important in music theory, and that's how you're gonna move faster. That's why I teach this stuff at busyworksbeats.com/premium. You guys get a 14-day free trial. Let's try a new chord in here. Now I found that what's called the dominant 9th from C sounds better going into an F minor than an F major. But that would be the dominant 9th chord. Let's see if this fits. It might not fit.
It's on reality, but living in a whole nother galaxy. We keep it straight, horrible, guard the spot. Bang and snatch chains in the parking lot. Don't matter, it still be fine.
Turnaround chord, that dominant chord, just like that. So, you know, what other song did we do? I think we did this song. This one's called The Hip Museum by Be Legit. Let's figure out the scale first.
You know where I stay, the V8 to the double L. The homie flossing in the V12.
So once you find that tonic, you could expand the tonic, in this case a C minor ninth chord, and then once you know it's a minor ninth chord, you can find the dominant of this, which will be G dominant ninth. Let's do it again. I'm playing kind of out of time. Let's also try a dominant. Also, you'll learn about tuning. For example, this piano is not in tune with this key. It's a little off, so let's tune it up. So I pitched it down a little bit to match. And then once you learn the tonic chord, you'll learn the fifth. Here's the tonic chord. Here's the fifth. I mean the technically the fourth. I'm thinking of F to C is the fifth. So you have the tonic chord. There's the chord that like bounces back between itself because again it's the fifth. If you start at F, the fifth would be C. So those play well together. So you really only need to know like two chords to really move around a lot in music theory. And then we can play that over top this track.
They hit the block in the dark blue Philly black. What's up with y'all? Nothing trying to get it jumping. And it's the first can we go to the mall or something. I got the laughing, but now I was pulling back. Looking like she wanna tongue kiss my Mercedes. I got a spot where we all can go and kick it at. We got the bomb and y'all got the county act. Don't even trip, I got a click and I want you to meet it. Once we make this left, we to the left, you see.
Okay, so again, the beat is kind of playing against that, but this is all music theory. Like I'm playing multiple songs here and it's all music theory. So when people tell me there's no music theory, I'm like, some of the songs you guys reference to make the genre that we create today, it had a lot of music theory, whether a sample or how the music producer approached the song. It's way deeper than just like clicking in notes. And we get so used to that in FL, we forget like it comes from a place. I'm not saying clicking notes is wrong and going by your ear, but there is a way to play by ear. So for example, we have this chord here. We learned this from the Isaiah Falls tutorial on my channel. So I want to keep that same top note D, but I want to change the chord underneath. So now I'm just going to the next scale degree here at B. And I'm just raising the third to be established one octave higher. So it keeps that same top note the same. And that's what gives it that R&B sound. Break it back down to a ninth. And then here we create these complex chords by playing a simple suspended chord, suspended second chord for the tension, 027. Teach these chord codes at busyworksbeats.com/music theory. But then the bass is playing the fifth. So we're taking the fifth, pulling it down an octave, and then we're playing the fifth of the fifth, which is D, or you could just play the third and the fifth. Those are the same exact notes. So that complex chord here is really simple once you understand what it is. And that's what music theory is breaking stuff that seems complex into simple parts. So you can like think as you're playing and it makes it a little bit easier to compose. And if you want to spice it up, add that dominant chord for the turnaround. How'd I know how to do that? It's because I studied music theory. Not on the super like PhD level, but enough to show you guys really cool tricks. So go to busyworksbeats.com/music theory to learn more about music theory. The answer is yes. Music producers will expand greatly once they learn music theory. It will get you out of that beat block that you guys keep having, because it starts with the how do you even get ideas? You get it from understanding, okay, if I want to go out of key and I need tension in my beat, I'll go to the fifth. I could use altered chords. I could use suspended chords. I meant to say substitutions. Here's the regular voicing, but here's a substitution. We're playing 2-5-1. Okay, or I can play it the regular way. Just different ways to play stuff. And if you don't know how to even mentally structure what I just did, you won't know where that came from. So go to busyworksbeats.com/music theory. I teach you more of a jazz theory approach, and it's fun to learn. So go to busyworksbeats.com/music theory to learn music theory for free. Share with a friend, guys. Peace out. Subscribe. Share with a friend. Peace.